Head coach of the Fighting Illini, Ron Zook. First of all, what do you think of our digs?
You guys travel nice. I tell you what, now this is. I'd like to go with you guys.
We would love to have you. You let us know anytime. We'll swing by.
I just found out this summer how you play them beanbag games.
Uh-huh.
I've never been tailgating. People couldn't understand why I didn't know how to play a beanbag game.
Right.
I've never done that.
You've got other things to do.
Well, usually I don't have that opportunity.
Looking at this home schedule that you guys have with 8 home games, first time in more than 100 years, what do you think when you look at that slate?
Well, I think, first of all, you like playing at home. If you had your druthers, you always love to play at home. I think having the opportunity to have 5 home games right in a row gives us an opportunity to, if we go take care of business and do the things that we have to do, we can maybe get a little momentum and as we get into the Big Ten schedule.
As you look at camp so far, what stood out to you the most?
Yeah, probably, the one thing I said all summer is that, I couldn't wait to get started because we told our football team at the end of spring or when they went home is that we had to become a better football team over the summer. And obviously we couldn't be there, so that was going to be on them. And I don't think there's any question. The first thing I saw in the very first practice is that these guys put an awful lot of time in, on both sides of the football. You could tell that Nathan had been throwing a lot with the receivers, and I really felt like we were a better team, a more confident team when we started. Camp has been it's been very physical so far, and they've done everything we've asked them to do.
You mentioned Shieldhouse, and by the end of last year, he was an awfully good quarterback, but there's still 3 years ahead of him, which seems hard to believe given all the progression that he's made, all the progress he's made already. But what's kind of the next step there?
Well, I think you're going to see what you would expect to see in a guy that's got a lot of special qualities. But the one thing maybe you don't see is the leadership. He's got that ability that to bring everybody around him up. He's exciting. He is competitive. He doesn't care about statistics. He just cares about one statistic, and that's winning. And and this football team knows that they're going to do whatever he asks them to do. And he leads in just such a professional manner and a man kind of beyond his years. And he's a lot of fun to be around.
Your other big name you're replacing is on offense, Michael LaShore, who had the phenomenal season for you guys last year. You always find someone to run the ball. I mean, that's kind of been your signature the whole time you've been here, is being able to string together great running backs. Who's the next great running back?
Well, I got to say Jason Ford. I think Jason is, he's had some injury things, small, nothing major, earlier in his career. But I mean, he's a big, powerful guy. He's a guy that can run. He's a lot faster than what people think, and he knows this is his last year. And I don't know why it is. A lot of times, seniors, they all of a sudden the light comes on and they realize that it's over, and they hit the next gear. And he's done that. He's had the best off season of his career. He hadn't lost quite as much weight as we talked about, but he's lost a lot of body fat. And he's a lot stronger. So I think that it shows us that it is important to him, and he is going to be as good as he can be.
We talked about this a bit in Chicago, but the challenge has been putting together consecutive winning seasons here, keeping the momentum going. What's the biggest key to doing that? Well,
I think just we got to maintain the same work ethic and the same attitude that we've had from the day we got back in our first meeting in January, and they've shown us that they understand the importance of it. As I said, I think the leadership is there. They're trying to do everything that we ask them to do. It's a great group of guys, a great chemistry, and it's not just the offense and the defense. It's together. And I made a comment earlier today to some people that it's like when we're on the field practicing, it's like they hate each other. I mean, it's competitive, but we get in the locker room or you're sitting in the dining hall with them, they're best friends, and I think that's a good, healthy feeling.
Ron Zook, head coach of the Illini. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Thanks.